Oh my gosh, that is huge. Blood? Dead?
The One Piece awaits, a treasure untold. Boundless possibilities, stories unfold. Knocks and cheers as Luffy sets sail into the unknown where legends prevail. The grand line calls a place of wonder. Adventure awaits, lightning and thunder. I am not dead.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Noxidar here, and welcome to the next reaction of the One Piece anime, starting today with episode 70. We are finally starting the Little Garden arc, and I'm really excited to see what this is. You may notice my hat on today. It's actually my father's hat, but I stole it from him like a long time ago. In fact, fun fact, factually speaking, I wore this hat for my internship the first time I went to go visit Japan. I thought, I'm leaving the country for the first time in my life except for that one sojourn into Canada, but does that really count? I don't know. Anyways, the first time I'm going overseas. Well, to be fair, I did go on a ferry boat to get to Victoria, Canada. Anyways, the first time going abroad to Japan, I decided I would wear this hat. The sole reason I wore this hat, along with a safari shirt, khaki pants, and dress shoes, is because my mother was afraid that my wallet wasn't secure enough, so she bought a side satchel man purse to hold my passport and my identification and all of that stuff. And I said, Mom, there is only one way I'm gonna wear that in public at the airport. And I did it. What I failed to realize was that wearing a hat like this on an airplane for a 13-hour plane ride and then hopping off, and then everyone in Japan needs to take your picture at immigration. And when I took it off, I had the ugliest mop on my head, which is great because I don't have hair now, so that wouldn't be an issue these days. But back when I was younger and had a hairline, that was nightmare fuel, let me tell you. I don't have that picture, so no point asking. But yeah, I figure we're about to go on a whole new adventure with a new arc with Little Garden. Why not wear the hat about traveling to somewhere new and getting into all sorts of shenanigans? That's what I'm looking forward to. And so without any further ado, let's get right to our reaction. Man, this music's so great. Oh my goodness. What a bop. So it's largely the landmass of the mountain causing the problems. I see. Ooh, that better be melon flavored Fanta. That's all I'm saying. That stuff was so good. I love how they're so enthralled by that. That's amazing. Gotta do something to pass the time on the boat, right? Ooh. I was gonna say that thing is massive. Luffy loves it, of course. Sounds like a commercial jet overhead. Why are we scrambling? Yeah, see, what was she so worried for? They were gonna kick it into high gear. Oh. Ah, that's clever. That's so cool. That's a really neat dynamic shot. I like that. Is this it? Oh, I love that we're getting this introduction to the island. He's so pumped. I love it. How could you not be? You're not dead yet. That's something to celebrate. Huh? Where is this? That's not the same island. I didn't see the mountains. Oh. I was just about to say, where's his, like, identification?
ところで君はここ数日ずっとその紙切れを眺めているが、一体何かね。
ボスからの指令。
No more vacation, I guess.
スター5がやられたとて騒ぐほどのことじゃなかろうがね。私たちがそいつらに教えてやろうじゃない。犯罪組織というものを敵に回す恐ろしさをね。
ここがリトルガーデンか。そんな可愛らしい名前の土地には見えないけど。
That makes sense. It does kind of have a cute name.
ミス・オールサンデーの言ってたことが気になるわ。
でも何よりの不運はあなたたちのログポースが示すリトルガーデン。私たちが手を下さなくてもアラバスタへたどり着けず全滅するわ。
I like that the kind of foundational rules of the log pose necessitate that not only do they use the island to hop to the next, but that they actually have to stay for a set and determinate period on said island, which of course can really add to the tension as they go from one strange encounter to the next, not really knowing what to expect. But again, like we were told from Crocus, you have to throw out common sense when you enter the Grand Line. And I think as a storytelling device, that's kind of interesting because you can really play with that once you've firmly established those rules. That no, you're not just going to the island and then getting a new course. You're going to the island, staying there until such a time that you can get your new course and your new heading. That's very cool. I just like the way that plays. That's easy to understand and at the same time can create innumerable drama, which is what we're here for. The story. It is a little jungly.
んなもんがあるか。だって言ったろ。量補給するって。材料を集めるんだ。ったく何考えてんだってめえは。
だいたい見てよ。こんな植物、私図鑑でも見たことないわ。
That's cool. Seeing things that like you've never even experienced before. I had that too, but it was with a mukade.
俺がナミさんに決まってんだろ。
今の何なの？
大丈夫さ。ただの鳥だよ。
Just a bird. Don't worry about it. I love that birds sound like fighter jets and commercial jets. Or dragons, I guess, for that instance. Oh, the tiger. Oh my gosh, that is huge. Blood? Dead? He gets shot with mine bullets? I don't think they listened. He's on that carnivore diet. Respect. That's right. That's why I got my adventure hat on. I thought she was worried. That's fair. Gotta stay occupied. I do like how enthusiastic, now granted, a lady's involved, but I do like how enthusiastic he is to prepare meals. Here we go.
俺も暇だし散歩してくれ。散歩？おい、ゾロ、待て待て。ああ、食料が足りねえんだ。増えそうな獣でもいたら取ってきてくれ。ああ、わかった。お前じゃ到底仕留められそうにねえやつを取ってきてやるよ。
Oh,
待てこら。
he's coming.
俺よりでげえ獲物を買ってこられるだと？当然だろ。
I love it.
仮勝負だ。
Just an impromptu hunting match. Let's go.
獲物を並べてからごたくも並べな。望むところだ。
なんであいつらあんなにこうなのかしら。
わかるぜ、その気持ち。
でもちょっと待って。
どうした？
これじゃない。これは違う。
Wonder what she's looking for.
何探してんだよ。
Exactly.
リトルガーデン。
Oh.
さっきから誰か後をつけてるような、ま、気のせいか。
Oh. I was not expecting that.
ふざけた真似を。
That's like the same face that it makes in the NES Jurassic Park game that I had as a kid, which scared me, by the way. Like, it's such a cool little opening because you see the T-Rex eyes pop up and then it gets further and further up until finally it just opens up its jaws, and it looked exactly like that. That's so funny. Wow. And that probably came out right. It probably came out actually. That probably came out a few years earlier than this. Not saying that it was like an inspiration or anything, but the first Jurassic Park was definitely kind of a product of the 90s for sure. Okay, so we got a T-Rex, and now we got a trike. Dude, I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs and dragons. So cool. I love the game Ark Survival Evolved, by the way. Oh, yeah, I guess that does kind of look like a sea king. I feel like that's such important exposition right there. And I think that's especially true in the live action. And I hope that they take the time to explain that. The idea that how you go from one island to the other, and there's this kind of different dress, different, like she says, like just different cultural aspects that I think would be better served if like people had the understanding that, hey, these islands, even the ones that are connected with each other, right? Like within the East Blue or something like that, that travel is fairly infrequent. You probably have people within the village that have never left their island before, and how, you know, culture kind of molds and adopts around that. So of course, taking it to its nth degree, you have an island with dinosaurs naturally. Yeah, that's cool. That's really important. I didn't want that moment to be lost on me. Is he giving it a hug? So inconsiderate. Oh. That's exactly what I was thinking too. 3 horns, 3 swords. It's almost fair at that point. This is so freaking cool. I love it. I don't even know what I was expecting, but I was expecting giants. I was not expecting dinosaurs. Oh, I think it's giant. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for that one. Oh, of course. Naturally, because to a giant towering over everything, including even the trees, then yeah, it'd be like you were trompsing around a little garden. Then that's cute in a terrifying way as well, and also exciting. Man, dinosaurs, it's like they know exactly what to do to just pull me in and just hold me there. I love it. So good. All right, well, naturally, we got to find out what's going on with these giants, right? Let's get right to it. Oh, there he is. Boom. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't see the big issue. He clearly shows that he's friendly of sorts. I would feel much safer if I just watched a massive giant just hack off a dinosaur head and was willing to, you know, invite me over for dinner. I mean, as long as I wasn't the dinner. Okay, yeah, I guess I'd still be a little apprehensive. Pretend you're dead. Oh my gosh. Like a war horn. A didgeridoo dinosaur, if you will. Oh my gosh. What in the world? They're gonna need an insane budget if they want to even show even just like the giant and the island and stuff. But holy cow, they're gonna need like double the budget they had for season 1 to pull this off in the live action. It's gonna be one slippery slide, yeah. I thought he had like a laser gun. Yikes. That's such a cool sword. Erupts. I wondered if that wasn't a giant's home right there. What a friendly bunch. They're still pretending? Better hope he doesn't cook you if you keep acting dead like that. Oh, that's cool. I like when they animate like those changes of perspective as it's being animated. They're just really neat ways to kind of break up the static background with movement around it, or, you know, just maintaining that perspective as we move around. So just like mimicking the effect of like what a camera would do, following the action and setting up dynamic shots like that. Those are so fun every time they show up. So you'll probably always hear me be like, "Ooh, that's cool," because it is. I don't think he was gonna eat you guys. I'm sorry. Just run back to the giant. Oh, that's not the different giant. Different giant. Dinner, the inescapable fate. Moo? Little snack. Oh, Elbaf's a place. Okay. Fascinating. Oh my gosh. So are they going to have a Holmgang? Holmganga, I believe it's Holmganga. Don't quote me on that. Is the one where, like in Norse tradition, they would go to like a small inlet or an island to have this like square off, and you know, different variations with like the 3 shields. First one to drop blood. Is that what's going on here? We're having like a giant Holmgang. Oh, I'm into it. That's quite a feud. Oh yeah, sure, just a third of your life.
に引き寄ってくることはねえだろう。肉何トン取れたか勝負は俺の勝ちだぜ。俺の勝ちだ。お前の負けだ。
I don't know.
俺の獲物の方がでかいぞ。
To be fair, that's actually what I was going to posit, is that, well, Zoro's is probably heavier because that dinosaur probably has like a higher bone density. That's a signal for everybody. Oh, it's starting. Just gotta step out for a second. That is so freaking epic. Oh my gosh. Look at that shockwave. Oh my gosh. Exactly. Well, at least he didn't flick a booger at it. Wanted?
巨兵海賊団の青鬼のドリーと赤鬼のブロギ。
これ100年前の手配書じゃない。
当時の金額で一人頭1億ベリ
ー。Each?
2億ベリーの賞金首。しかし相手は巨人族だぜ。
ちょっと工夫すればどんな山でも切り崩すことはできるものだがね。
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Talk about adventure. That's amazing. So yeah, I had to look it up just to be sure, and yeah, the Holmgang. I don't like saying Holmgang. I like saying Holmganga from the Old Norse. Granted, my pronunciation was probably awful, but that is not at all what I expected. But that's amazing. That's so cool. The initial casting for Brogy and Dorry, again in like the comments, people were first off just surprised they were gonna do the little garden arc at all, and after what I've seen in the setup for this 100 years duel and feud, I am so excited to see that. Oh man, I've got chills. They're multiplying. Okay, anyways, just trying to imagine what any of this is going to look like in the live action is a really fun creative exercise, and I realize that it's probably not going to turn out anything like what I'm imagining, but seeing it just based off of the anime has me incredibly hyped. And I realize that this has to be so different for people that are especially coming through watching reactions from people just getting started in the anime like myself, but having that foundation in the Netflix live action One Piece. It's so hard to remember what I talked about verbatim because sometimes I'll just ramble on. You know how it is. But it almost effectively feels like we're creating like the One Piece multiverse, where the characters and their lives are kind of playing out, but they're playing out in different situations, different settings altogether, but yet still kind of loosely following the similar events. And so yeah, we've got this we've got this One Piece multiverse, and I'm here for it. I'm enjoying every single one of them, and it sounds like at some point soon we'll be enjoying the One Piece from Netflix when that gets around to coming out. I'm looking forward to that one as well. In terms of reactions, I do want to react to the One Piece, and I will probably do that one with the English dub to kind of keep the, not just the nostalgia and the rich history of this One Piece anime, but to just have that different perspective. I was particularly impressed with the voice cast for Delicious and Dungeon, and so I'd be curious to see what they put together for an English dub for the One Piece. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to stress very hard. It is the One Piece versus every time I introduce one of these reactions and I call it the One Piece anime. So anyways, I'm kind of rambling on. It's just like thoughts that are running around in my head, but holy cow, I'm so excited for a giant duel. Unexpected is kind of the hallmark of adventure, and we find ourselves on an adventure in which we can expect the unexpected. And that's a really fun place to be at. To just allow yourself to relinquish control over trying to piece things out, over trying to make everything cohesive and just let the story naturally unfold. This is the place where I'm most comfortable, where I'm having the most fun, instead of taking little shreds of people that are giving me something a little extra but trying not to spoil it, and just letting that kind of influence how I view things. I think muddies up kind of the organic experience, because I assume most people that watched One Piece watched it in isolation first, where they didn't have a lot of outside voices kind of constructing the way that they absorb the story. And so I'm trying to have that as close to organically as possible, and so that's why I'm like racing ahead with these recordings, because I want to get far enough ahead where people really don't know where I am in the story, and I can just kind of experience it as it is. So it's been absolutely rewarding so far, and I look forward to more. And I hope you look forward to seeing more of this hat. I'm going to be doing some more recordings today, so look forward to that. That being said, that's all the time we have for today. I'll see you in the next one. This is Noxidar out. We'll see ya.